Hello, friends. If you're over the age of 60, or you care for someone who is, I invite you to listen closely. As a physician with over 6 decades of experience caring for older adults, I've learned that the foods we rely on most can either support our health or quietly work against it. One of those foods is something many of us eat almost every day: eggs. Now, let me be clear. Eggs can be one of the most powerful health-boosting foods available to seniors. They're packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and nutrients that support everything from muscle strength to brain health. But there's a catch. How you prepare and consume eggs matters deeply, especially as we age. Let me share 2 real stories that illustrate just how important this is. Mr. Smith, an 83-year-old gentleman from Chicago, had a lifelong habit of eating soft-boiled eggs. Unfortunately, that well-meaning routine landed him in the hospital with a severe case of salmonella poisoning. As we get older, our immune defenses weaken, and foods that were once harmless can become dangerous if not handled or cooked properly. On the other hand, Mrs. Johnson, an 86-year-old woman from Kansas, came to me frustrated by her sky-high cholesterol levels. She was on 2 cholesterol medications and still seeing little improvement, despite thinking she was doing the right thing by eating fried eggs every morning. But once we made a few small changes in the way she consumed eggs, her numbers dropped by more than 30% in just 3 months. 6 months later, her energy returned, and she needed fewer medications. All from a simple shift in daily habits. These aren't rare cases. They're everyday examples of how nutrition, when properly tailored to the aging body, can transform lives. So, if you or a loved one eat eggs regularly, I strongly encourage you to stay tuned. In this video, we'll go over 5 common mistakes that many older adults make with eggs, mistakes that can harm your digestion, your heart, and even your brain health. More importantly, I'll walk you through simple, practical steps you can take to make eggs a safe and powerful part of your daily routine. If you find this advice helpful, please like and share this video with friends or family members. Sometimes, one small change, like preparing an egg differently, can make a big difference in someone's life. Let's keep spreading the word and helping more people live healthier, longer lives. Let's talk about one of the most common foods in our diets: eggs. As a physician who has cared for seniors across the country for over 60 years, I can confidently say that eggs can be an excellent addition to your diet, but only when eaten correctly. As we age, the way our bodies interact with food changes, and something as simple as how we eat an egg can either support our well-being or quietly undermine it. Today, I want to walk you through 5 common mistakes older adults make when eating eggs, and how a few simple adjustments can dramatically improve your health. 1. Don't eat only egg whites on an empty stomach. You may think you're making a heart-healthy choice by skipping the yolk, but here's the problem. Egg whites contain a compound called biotin, which binds to biotin, vitamin B7, and blocks its absorption. Biotin is essential for nervous system function, mental clarity, and energy. Deficiency can lead to fatigue, numbness, memory issues, and even depression. What to do instead? Eat the whole egg, yolk and white, with a meal, not on an empty stomach. And for best absorption, pair eggs with whole grains or vegetables. 2. Avoid raw or soft-boiled eggs. Raw or undercooked eggs can carry salmonella, which poses a serious risk for seniors with weakened immune systems. Even a mild infection can lead to severe complications like sepsis or dehydration. Safe approach. Always cook your eggs thoroughly to at least 165 degrees, 74 degrees Celsius. Make sure yolks are firm, avoid cracked or stained shells, and use your eggs within 2 weeks of purchase. 3. Don't mix eggs with your medications. Did you know that vitamin K in egg yolks can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin? Or that the calcium, magnesium, and iron in eggs can reduce the effectiveness of antibiotics and block iron absorption? Play it safe. Wait at least 2 hours, ideally 4 hours, between eating eggs and taking medication. If you're unsure, talk with your doctor or pharmacist about possible interactions. 4. Avoid eating eggs early in the morning. From 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock a.m., your body naturally releases high levels of cortisol, a hormone that raises cholesterol. Adding eggs during this window, especially for seniors, can further elevate cholesterol levels. Better timing. Eat eggs between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m. when your digestion is stronger and cholesterol synthesis is lower. Be sure to include fiber-rich vegetables like spinach or broccoli for added cardiovascular protection. 5. Stop frying eggs in high heat oil. Frying eggs in very hot oil can denature the protein, making digestion difficult. Worse, it can create toxic compounds like acrylamides and destroy choline, a nutrient that's crucial for memory and brain health. Healthier options. Gently boil, steam, or poach eggs over low heat. Skip the microwave. It causes uneven heating and nutrient loss. Bonus tip. Add turmeric, parsley, or black pepper. They reduce inflammation and support digestion. Remember, eggs are one of nature's most complete foods, especially for seniors, but only when prepared and timed correctly. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you can turn eggs into a daily dose of wellness. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a simple yet powerful reminder. Eggs can be one of the best foods you eat as you age, but only if you eat them the right way. They're rich in high-quality protein, vitamin D, B vitamins, selenium, and choline, all nutrients that support brain health, muscle strength, immune function, and energy. But how and when you eat your eggs can completely change their impact on your health. Here's a quick recap of what we covered today. Avoid eating only egg whites on an empty stomach. You may be blocking important nutrients like biotin. Avoid raw or soft-boiled eggs. The risk of salmonella is too great for older immune systems. Avoid eating eggs too close to your medications, especially blood thinners and iron supplements. Avoid eating eggs early in the morning. Cortisol levels can spike your cholesterol. Avoid frying eggs at high temperatures. It damages protein, creates toxic compounds, and destroys brain-boosting choline. These are 5 simple habits to watch out for, and I can tell you from experience, following these principles has made a real difference in my own life and the lives of my patients. At 92, I'm still treating patients and living with energy, and I credit that, in part, to getting something as simple as egg timing right. So here's your next step. Try boiling your eggs instead of frying them, and enjoy them at lunch with some fiber-rich vegetables like spinach, broccoli, or onions. Small changes like this can set the stage for better digestion, better cholesterol levels, and better energy. And if this message has helped you, or you know someone who could benefit, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend or loved one. You might be giving someone the tools to live a healthier, more independent life well into their 90s and beyond. Stay healthy, stay strong.